Can be recorded. Okay, we are live here on air. I'm sure you understood my instructions. I'd like you to start now. Your time starts now. It's 7 minutes past 9 p.m. You can start now.
Okay. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Kunle Sarumi. I'm presenting for Circle 4. In task 1, we were told to introduce MMM Global in Thailand with starting resources of the internet, a team, knowledge received in guidance school, and $50,000. How goes thus? Number 1, we create a general plan of events. We create an MMM Thailand website. Number 2, we nominate members of the team competent in social media marketing to manage the site and the online marketing with collaborations with online social media marketing gurus in Thailand who are familiar with the social, cultural, economic, and dynamic of Thailand. Number 3, we draw up, implement a massive social marketing media campaign. And number 4, we draw up and implement a massive offline promotion marketing campaign. Here is the breakdown. The target is to register at least 1,400 participants at the end of the week. This means all our combined efforts of online marketing and offline promotion will register an average of 200 new participants daily for 7 days. Thus, we register 200 by time and multiply by 7 days, which is equal to 1,400 participants. Then we schedule our activities. For day 1, we intensify online marketing with collaborations with online marketing gurus in Thailand. On arrival, send information out to all the friends made from the social network to meet at the hotel for more explanation of the business, and then we register all of them if they are interested. Then number 2, on day 2, we work with interested registered participants, continue online marketing and registration of new participants. On day 3, we organize a pre-launch of MMM Thailand by having high-level consultations with self-help group, cooperative, religious organizations, etc., with a build-up to organize a street one-on-one campaign to sensitize more people. We continue our online marketing and registration of new participants. On day 4, we consolidate the logistics for the pre-launch event, seminar. Then we make sure that we ensure meeting venue and other promotional materials such as flyers, t-shirts, and every other material. We make sure that they are in place. Then we continue our marketing and registration online and offline for new participants. On day 5, we organize a massive campaigns for via road shows and extend the campaign to marketplaces like city mall, city center, and etc. Then we continue online marketing and registration of new participants on that day also. Then on day 6, we assemble materials needed for the seminar, check with newly registered participants to ensure they all have invitees, sponsor a charity event that will present it to seminar presentation proper. Then we continue online marketing and registration of new participants. On the last day, which is day 7, we organize and execute a seminar at the city center. We do massive registration of new participants. We make sure that we attend to all their questions. Then for task 2, here is the solution. We create a general plan of event 2. We intensify online social media campaign to register more people. We conduct more offline promotional activities, seminars, and publicity to register more people. Then we make sure that we grow the membership from 1,400, which we earlier did, to 3,500 participants. Here is the breakdown. For the 2 weeks, there will be no payment. That means that all the Magro will be frozen at the end of the first week. And we had 1,400 members. On second week, we grow it by 20%, which will amount to 1,680 members. On the third week, we grow by another 30%, which is 2,184. And on fourth week, we grow by 50%, which will equal to 3,276. For the first 2 weeks, there will be no payments because all Mavro will be frozen. Then the weekly contribution on every $300 per participant will now be as follows. In week 1, first week contribution will be $300 by 1,400, which amounts to $420,000. In week 2, second week contribution, if it's $300 again, then we multiply it by 1,680. It gives us $504,000. In week 3, the third week contribution will be $300 to multiply by 2,184. That will give us $655,200. In week 4, fourth week contributions $300 multiplied by 3,276. That will give us $982,800. Then if you apply this 30% growth rate, which is basic, then and I'm coupled up with the 20,000 registration bonus and 10% referral bonus per week, it will be week 1. Payout to pay after 30 days will be 420,000 times 30% plus 420,000 times 10% plus 20% times 1,400, which everything will equal to $616,000. In week 2, we pay out to be payout to be due after 30 days will be 504,000 multiplied by 30%. And by the time we had everything for referral bonus and everything, it gives us $739,200. In week 3, we pay out to be due after 30 days will be 655 times 30%. With the figure that we got with referral bonus and everything, to amount to $960,960. In week 4, payout to be due after 30 days. With the basic gross and referral bonus and everything, it will equal to $1,441,440. Then, if you work with the assumption for week 2, week 3, and week 4 registration, it will cover for payout for week 1 and so forth. So, for us to continue to be able to be paying participants, we must continue to register new participants. We must continue to intensify the marketing online and offline, and then we make sure that we sell the MMM ideology to the populace, making our job easier. For task 3, a month has already passed. So the solution, if you are to continue from the outgoing week, we had 3,276 participants, which with each having provided an average PH contribution of $300. So what we are going to do in the next 4 weeks, in week 5, we make sure that we grow the participants to 20%. By 20%, it will give us 655. Week 6, we grow it by 20% again. It will give us 786 new people. In week 7, we grow it by 20% again. It will give us 943. Then in week 8, we grow them with 20% again. Then it gives us 1,132 new people. Based on the above compounded percentage, with the growth of 20% over the 4 weeks period, at the end of week 8, the population must have risen to 6,792. For task 4, the solution to task 4 at the end of week 8, we have grown to 6,792 participants, which is doing an average of page of $300. So for the incoming month, we would have projected the growth of 50%. 50, that means we would have planned to add 3,486 new participants at the end of the month, which would have brought the population to 10,278. So after the festival, our projected growth fell by 75%. This means that we only grew by 25%, which is 25% multiplied by 3,486, which will give us 72 instead of the projected 3,486 new participants. So a growth of 872 people as against the projected 3,486 people will mean that there will be a huge deficit in the amount of GH that we need to come up with. So now, if we make up for the deficit in GH, if you are to do that, that means that the festivities from the traditional festival after 3 weeks to catch up with the target of having 3,486 will be intensified, so that we can register 2,614 new people as earlier projected in the last 3 weeks. This will require to register a minimum of 871 new people per week, with each new sign up doing an average of $300. Hence, everything will be equal to 1,045,800. So this figure will sufficiently cover for the deficit and stabilize the system for a while. Going by the principle of debt-based banking, we know that not everyone will GH at the same time. For task 5, the solution to task 5, since our plan didn't work out and we do not have enough registration, so let's say we were only able to register only 3,000 people in the system instead of estimating 6,000 people. Now, out of the 3,000 people, if 2,000 people had a pH of $300, on average, meaning they are expected to give a GH of 2,000 multiplied by 390, so it will give us $780,000. So we only have 300,000 because new people aren't being signed up and old members aren't being paid. This means to sustain the system, we must come up with a deficit of $480,000. So to sustain the system and reduce panic, we do the following: we slow down the growth of macro to 20% instead of the usual 30% per month. Then number 2, we pay out GH on the remaining $300,000. You pay in the order of size. This means that we will respond faster to GH request of $400, faster than a GH request of $1,000 in that order. Then number 3, we still, if this doesn't make people regain trust in us quickly, then we will take the second chance, and which is to resort to the last choice that we have, which is to activate the pause mode. By introducing a pause mode, we are trying to counter the possibility of a restart. When the pause mode is activated, all Marlboros will be frozen and decided to last for 2.5 months. So the old participants who have been enjoying will not be allowed to GH yet, but we rather bombard them with pace, and they have placed the orders before. With that, we serve the latest members who have started the GH. When the pause mode is over, the old members will be able to get help also. Meanwhile, within this period, we need to get more on board so as to serve this purpose. We need nothing less than 2,700 new members with a minimum of $300 for providing help. It will give us $771 million, which will be enough to serve the latest members GH. If all the efforts failed and suggested by the task distance, we then recommend that the pause mode is activated immediately. We also endeavor that to reteach the MMM ideology in detail. That is what defines us and set us free. Then we increase awareness among the masses and train more guidance. For task 6, first, if you continue to hope more people will be registered without paying out, the program will, our system will crash. So employment mechanism to MMM work. Number 1, we act mode. the Marlboro beginning of this smoke stop this smoke, and then the post smoke can last for 1 or 2 weeks. Why pause? You can change all the old Marlboros. Number two, we can expand the publicity in other cities which member has not touched or reached. Then we make sure that we have funds available in our purse from the initial $50,000 given. If after the second week continues to apply floating ratio, that's what we're going to do. And then we make sure that during the previous post mode, we can allow the exchange all Marlboros and get help, which will be 110% of that. Your installment receipts. MMM follows the rule. The order to receive money should come an hour after making the request. But it's difficult for the complete period. Participants may not receive help immediately, but in parts. For example, each week we did receive an installment of 5% of the amount requested. Then number 5, we make sure that we avoid panic and alerting members on what alt mode is, and make sure that we achieve what we intended to achieve. Then number 6, we rebuild the trust by showing past experiences of the program and complete spaces of MMM. Then we should be active in the communities, always be on ground close to the participants. After presentations every day, all this back to normal, we make participants to understand that the program is not going anywhere with their money, and let them know that the benefits of being a manager, and encourage them to train as manager as well. So number 9, we make sure that we teach them in ways of providing help and getting help regularly, and also use available avenue to make our downloads page. Then solution to task 7. In the midst of the shock of a restart, we panic, apprehension, and the negative media publicity. We will make sure that we do the following. The thing to do is also to use social media and every other available platform to counter all negative publicity with the truth. And main, ideology of FMNC stands, which is to declare an end to the unfair financial system of the world. We will also make sure that we create an avenue, and we make sure that we strategize and reposition so as to serve the common man better. Through social media, with the help of all our guiders, we make sure that our participants get to know their lost money are there, and their money we pay them over a period of time, say not less than 6 months. Then development of the system of all, in the coming days, weeks, 10% of total new equity to be used to pay back the old Marlboros in the last 6 months, and those Marlboros will pay back in full. This will help people gain more confidence. We announce strongly that all new Marlboros that are acquired from after the start can be withdrawn and at will, and also announce strongly that all members who requested PH and they did not make any payment, the orders will be automatically cancelled before restarting. Because from old Marlboros to new, you have to request to PH, and which is cancelled. Kindly make new PH the same amount again. We also announced that there will be no get up for 2 weeks because of we still updating them. If you are requesting, okay,
it's okay.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma.
Thank you very much.
Okay, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
You tried. I know you did your
best.
Yes, ma. You tried so much.
Okay.
You have
Thank you very much, ma.
You have added 3 minutes to your time, but kudos to you.
Thank you.
You tried.
Thank
You
you.
tried. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. I'd like you to mute your mic now. Let me communicate with other members of your group. Thank you. All right. Mary B, can you unmute your mic?
Hello,
Mary
good evening,
B.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mary B.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think can cause panic in MMM community?
What I believe can cause panic in the MMM community is when the federal government or the media gives a bad name about the community, and thereby not making community understand the ideology better as it is.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Onoje, can I communicate with you? Maybe you can mute your mic now. Onoje, can I communicate with you? Onoje? Okay, I assume Onoje was not in this presentation. So you are absent. David, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, is that David?
Yeah, this is David.
Next time you don't answer me, yeah. This is an official meeting.
Sorry, ma.
I would prefer you say yes than saying yeah.
Yes, ma.
Thank you. David, what do you think is a post-mode
Okay. A pause mode is a mode whereby the get help member is being paused and no get help can be rendered. Rather, you can also only provide follow help.
Okay, that's good. Now, thank you very much, every one of you. You
Thank
have
you, ma.
done very well. I want to give kudos to your coordinators, your group leaders, and presenter. You have done very well. Thank you. You may now
Sorry.
leave my meeting.
Good evening, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
ma. Hello, ma.
I can hear you.
Hello, ma. Yeah, this is Anoji, ma.
Hey,
You just
you
called
are,
my name.
you are delaying my time. I've called your name a while ago. You can leave now, everyone.
Yes, ma. Sorry, ma.
No problem. Everyone leave now. I'm inviting another class.
Thank you.
Hello?
Who is this person? Your audio is very
Hello,
bad.
ma. Hello, ma.
Can hear you.
Good evening, ma.
Organize. Oh God, your environment is too noisy.
Yeah. Hello. Ma.
Organize your environment, or I send you out of this meeting now. Are you the group leader?
Hello. Yes, this is Bashir Saku 6, ma.
And the name I'm seeing here is Susan.
Yeah, it's the Gmail I used to accept the hangout, ma.
All right. Other members of your group, I have not sent them. I don't know why. You said you are the group. You said you are the presenter. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, ma.
Okay. Now listen to my instructions. See what you are going to do for me. You will be presenting for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, ma.
I'm very conscious. I'm very conscious of my time. 100%. Do you know why?
No, ma.
Because they don't keep to my time. They did every other thing very well, but they don't keep to my time. If you do same, it's going to affect your entire class. If you present alone
Okay. I'll try that, ma.
tonight, present alone tonight, I will assume that you are the only person in this cycle, and I will not mark the task of the other people. So if they are not here to present with you, you are the only one in this cycle. If I must mark their task, then they have to redo the business game, organize themselves for presentation, then they will do their presentation. So
I
you
believe they
would
will join.
listen to me. To make your work simple, task one, the question,
Uh,
and give me the solution. When you get to task two, do not read the question. Solution to task two, solution to three, solution to four, solution to five, six, and seven. To make it very simple for you. I said read
okay,
only
ma.
the question, read only task one question. Every other question do not read. Starts now. I'm going to keep quiet and mute my mic so I can hear you while you speak. Except I have any reason to interrupt you during the course of your presentation, that is when I would unmute my mic. So my mic will be muted while I listen to you until you're done. Your time has started counting. Thank you.
You have received all the information needed in order to become managers of MMM Global Community. Now you have an important task. New country and develop MMM Global there. This new country will be Thailand. As a starting resources, you have internet, team, knowledge, internet team, knowledge received in the school, and 50,000 US dollars. Within an hour, you have to develop a plan of action for, you must specify 50 given only once. Later, you should use the free resources from the system. Introduction of Thailand. Thailand is the country on Southeast Asia, Indochina Peninsula, known for tropical beaches, opulent royal palaces, ancient ruins, temples displaying figures of Buddha, a reverse symbol. In Bangkok, the capital, and ultra-modern cityscape, not next to canal and riverside communities. Commercial hubs such as Chinatown consist of labyrinth crammed with shop houses, markets, and aim and objective to introduce MMM to the people of Thailand through Bangkok, the capital city. Two, to teach them about the ideology of MMM, the rules and mechanics of MMM. Four, to also give them a brief explanation of MMM history, founder, and risk involved. Available resources for these: one, team of 15 members. Two, 50,000 US dollars. Internet will be very useful to spread the MMM message faster, creating a Facebook page. The knowledge derived from the guided school. Ability to create YouTube channels, which will mass media through recorded form to large number of the connected population. And preparing plan using our SWOT analysis, offline MMM presentation. And the last is to promote offline events. Target country, Thailand, with a population of 68,143,700, according to 2016 UNN estimate. Targeted city will be Bangkok, population 787,566, and language and religion dialect. And poor, many of them need money to live a good life, MMM can provide that for them. The opportunity spread MMM ideology through of amongst the people of Thailand towards our reception. Approach that we will apply is we will create a website using our internet where people can contact us and also get feedback. Secondly, we will set a target of a minimum number of registrations each team member will achieve daily. Third, first, we have to make friends online and get some contacts in Bangkok to assist us. We will create advert through billboards and handbills. And solution, financial plan budget for 7 days will be an hotel accommodation, 1 week, 10 rooms, in 700 US dollars. Then we also have a transportation and logistics. We involve 2 buses, which will cost $250 each. In total, will be $500. Then we will also have bulk SMS to reach out to millions of participants. Then that will be 10,000 in quantity. Then we have $12 in total. Will give us 12,000 US dollars. We have handbills, banners, media adverts, radio, TV, video coverage, camera, print of T-shirts, pens, hall rent. We get hall to organize seminars to educate people about ideology. Then we have a projector, a sound system, snacks to entertain our prospective participants. Then the grand total of all these will be at the rate of $34,116. In summary, the allocated budget expenditure balance are as follows. It is 50,000 US dollars. Total expenditure is 34,116. When we now subtract that, we have $15,000, 800. Overview of tax. Thailand, duration 3 weeks. Number the 50 members. Objectives, plan of sourcing, how to pay older participants at least 30% in terms of participant payment to calculate how many new members can contribute to make the required payment to the older participant in the next 3 weeks. Members needed with their contribution. Average donation $300. Number of registered participants 4,000. Compound interest. All will be total at 1 million US dollars. Registration bonus for in $20, 20 times $4,000. Then the third task. Straight to the third task. We have a month has passed, and participant each will be 8,000 times 2, 60,000 participants for the next 4 weeks. Then after 2 months, objective will be to make up of the 75% MMM registration loss during the month. Weekly budget targeted was a plan will need to make up for the 3,000 participants the following month. Resources needed to increase the number of registered new members, train and empower more participants to become object.
Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Okay, your audio is very bad. You may leave now. Your audio is bad. Please leave now. Your audio is
Yes,
very
ma'am.
bad. You may leave the meeting now. Let me invite another cycle. Your audio is so bad, I can't hear you. You may leave now. Chibuike. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hearing you, ma'am.
Who is the
Hello.
presenter? Who is the presenter?
It's Penn State, ma'am. He was meant to present, ma'am. Well,
You said?
hello. I said it's Penn State. I was meant to
Presenter.
present, ma'am, but I can take over for him.
Okay.
Hello.
Present. I assume you are the only one in this cycle because you are the only one I'm seeing now. You are from group 7, I guess.
Hello.
Are you from
I'm
group
hearing you, ma'am.
7?
Yes, I'm
Are
from group
you
7,
from
ma'am.
group 7? Now listen
Yes,
to my
ma'am. From group
instruction.
7 for my.
Hey, listen. Your audio is bad. You will be presenting for the next 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Do not read the question of the task except for task 1. If you read task 1, solution
I can take over for.
to all the others. Are you getting
Hello.
it?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
You just give me solution to all the others. That's what you do for me.
Yes, ma'am.
You read task 1, give me solution to task 1, then go straight to solution to task 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very importantly, if you exceed my time, I will,
Yes, ma'am.
who is that person making noise there? I will slash your mark down so badly. I don't know, is that you have people in your environment. Can you kindly tell them to excuse you? Please tell them to excuse you. If you exceed my time, I'll
Yes, ma'am.
slash your mark. So please, 10 minutes is 10 minutes. I'm going to mute my mic now and listen to you. When you are
Okay.
done, then you let me know.
Okay.
Go on. Your time starts now.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chibuke Chidoke. I'm MMM batch 2017 0512 group 777. Now you received all the information needed to become managers or leaders in MMM Global Community. Now you have an important task. Enter a new country and develop MMM Global there. The new country will be Thailand. Starting resource you have is internet, its team, knowledge received in school, and $50,000. Within an hour, you have to develop a plan of actions for a week, and you must specify the number of registration and deposits you will achieve over the period. Important, 50,000 is given only once. Later on, you use free resources from the system. So our expectations to create public awareness of MMM in Thailand, to the Thailand people, enlighten people to know that what MMM is about, the ideology, how it works, issues, and all those stuff. To establish and sustain MMM in Thailand. Now, Thailand is a country in Southeast Asia which coast of Andaman Sea, the Gulf of Thailand, it borders Myanmar to the west, Laos to the northeast, Cambodia to the southeast, and Malaysia to the south. Bangkok is its capital city. Our plan, day one, preparatory plan. We make inquiries about the laws of Thailand, culture, accommodation, local transportation, and security. We create an enabling environment with the people on social media. We have detailed plan of specific cities to visit, plan of travel, seminar, and programs to be organized within our stay there. Interpreters are English. We are good in English and all the local languages. We do intelligence gathering and market survey. Such things such as cost of venues, printing of MMM branded materials, upload in social media, and handling of hotel accommodation and transportation. Then we draw our budget. Our budget for the project, traveling logistics, we gave it $10,350, accommodation and feeding for 9 persons, $7,200, internal transportation, $3,000, venue, payment for venue, $3,000, payment for graphic design, printing and all those stuff, $4,000, social media ads, $1,000, we employ interpreter, $2,000, we launched the official MMM Thailand website, $2,000, then miscellaneous $2,000. So that's a total of $25,070. Then activation plan 2, you organize a pep talk for the team to kickstart the day's activities daily. We work together, share feedback gotten from day one. We develop the MMM Thailand website. We create MMM Thailand social media pages on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. We advertise MMM Thailand full scale with banners, handbills, posters, souvenirs, and promotional materials. On the trip, we host MMM seminars in Thailand state capital and other major cities across Thailand. Seminar will be conducted 3 times a week with an estimated target audience of 900 persons across the 3 chosen cities. Residents of each city will explain to them on how to get the 30% reward monthly using their spare income as well as referral bonuses. We also do seminars in other states, in other cities. We introduce them to MMM in general, its ideology and how it works. We introduce them to the dashboard of MMM, to their PO account. We teach them how to provide them how to get help, and we start registration. With a team of 3 persons in each chosen city and a minimum of 75 registration per day, we can achieve a total of 675 registration across the 3 chosen cities for 3 days. At the end of the week, an additional 125 persons register, making it a percent of which we have confirmed PHs. With an average contribution of $300 per participant we'll be expecting to have $240,000 at the end of the first week. Then we begin with training of leaders. Day 6, we start registration of MMM continues. We commence visitation into federal and state institutions such as their universities and their polytechnics. We engage in university and polytechnic student bodies. We teach them of the ideology of MMM. We visit their local markets, stores, shopping malls, teaching of the ideology, and we continue training of our leaders, of the leaders who become guidance with time. Then on day 7, we review our work generally for the past 6 days, our level of success and achievement. We discuss on how to improve on it. We also discuss errors and challenges faced and possible solutions to those challenges. Then for task 2, our work plan is to offset old participant payments because for the first month there will be no payment because Marlboros will be frozen by then. The new participants from the new participant to pay the old participant of $300 was deposited by each participant from the 800 participants we got earlier. Then they have to pay 30% growth and $20 registration bonus and referral bonuses. That's what we are doing. That's our estimated assumption. And the total contribution from the 800 people, we are expecting 800 times $300, that is $240,000 plus the $20 registration bonus, which we multiply by 800, that is $16,000 plus the 10% referral bonus from the 800% participants, which is around $24,000. The total amount that we are expected to the second month, so we can offset the first month people is at $280,000. Plus, if you now add the 30% that they are meant to have, you end up getting $364,000. Our action plan, our plan is to get new depositors for the next 3 weeks to enable payment of older participants, excluding all the older participants. We want to get the new people. So the action plan is we divide the team into 3 groups, comprised of 3 people per group to continue promotion of MMM and registering new members. The cost of this plan will take $1,500. We encourage all participants to provide help when they get up in the continuous process. So our staff training participants who will be guiders. We encourage participants to invite more members into the structure and get referral bonuses. We create a support center and train staff to handle complaints and inquiries. So that's how we plan to meet up with the tax 2. In the tax 3, our plan for the tax 3 for the next 4 weeks, the total number of participants at the end of the week 1 is 800. With the dynamic growth and assumption of a growth rate of 50% per week, what we're expecting is that we'll get 400 plus 800, that is for the second week, 400 people. If we have 800, then the second we're expecting 400 new people, which will make it 1,200 new people. Now, on the third week, we have 600 people, make it a total of 1,800 people. In the fourth week, we have 900 people, which will make it a total of 2,700 people. Thus, at 50% growth rate, the total number at the end of 4 weeks will be 2,700. Then, if you continue like that to the 8th week, if you add the 50% growth, if you continue that to 8 weeks, what we're expecting to have is 13,668 participants in the MMM. So at an average contribution of $300, what we're seeing in our what we are envisaging is that we'll be having 3.290,400 million PHEs. Task 4. Our work plan for task 4 is during this period, the Thailand people celebrate their annual Shukran New Year Water Festival, which people begin. So due to the celebration, normally the registration drops by 75%, which means that we have to embark on also massive mobilization. So as to increase our registration, we have to start massive sales drive. We have to be proactive. We are having a stage holiday. We train incentive for the people that will register and contribute during the holiday, which will be in the form of confirmed Marlboro on every new account registered. We will be fully involved in participating in the period by sharing flyers during the period. Also, as we're sharing it, we are doing registration We have our own stand in a conspicuous location filled with MMM banners in a very big place where people will be seeing us. We will give out free gifts such as branded MMM t-shirts, face caps. We produce more t-shirts and face caps souvenirs at the cost of what we expect to spend in that celebration is $3,000. So for the tax 5, our massive sales drive to increase the number of participants to the structure was unsuccessful. Finally, we could only register only 400 new members in this period, which is not what we have anticipated. So the 7% drop, and new members only generate $120,000 due to lack of funds. Assuming the old members do not refer anymore now, we don't have current deposits. So we have 3,290,400 plus 987,120. That is their 30% macro growth to offset. Now, what we'll do is we need to move into more cities. Generally, we move into more cities. We encourage guiders not to quit donation in order to correct the system as quickly as possible. We encourage their downliners not to quit donation. Organize charity events with branded MMM packs. We give guiders and active members the work to invite new members. We also tell them that they should try to be sharing their testimonies, look at countries which have encountered similar situations in the past, how they were able to survive it, and we'll try to apply it in this case. The cost of our logistics and charity events will be $5,000, and we introduce and encourage members to start using Bitcoin wallets out to PH and GH. So tax 6, our action plan for tax 6.
Go to tax 7.
For tax 7, our action plan for tax 7, we embark on massive public awareness of what to start means, and in the process, we explain to people that those who lost their money and what really happened, and how we can avoid such thing in the future. We start massive seminars and presentation of MMA ideology, how it works, its benefits and rules, the need to participate with your spare money. We transparent with inviting members, informing them of the things to come to MMA. Also tell them that they should try and be using their spare cash at all times, and we also encourage them to provide and get up continuously, because that is what the survival of the system depends on. So that's that for that, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Can all leave now? Can all leave now? Thank you very much. Gabit, are you in Cycle 8? And here I can see Estra.
Yeah, Mr. Great.
As you come in, mute your mic, except you are the presenter. Mute your mic. Cycle 8. Where is everybody in Cycle 8?
I'm here, ma.
You've been telling me you were ready. I can only see 2 people in this meeting. Cycle 8, you have been disturbing me. I can see just 2 people.
We are here, ma. We are just 7 in our circle.
Yes, seven, but I can see just two.
One person just joined.
I saw it. Who is the presenter?
I am.
Okay, listen to my instruction very quickly. You have 10 minutes to do your entire presentation. If you exceed my time, I will slash your mark down. No cycle has met 100%. Do you know why? Not present well, but because they exceeded my time. I don't joke with time. 10 minutes is 10 minutes. So I beg of you, to make it easy for you, when you read task one, who is that person? When you read task one question, give me task one solution. Do not read task two question again. Just continue with solution from task two to task seven. Just tell me their solutions. Only task one question you will read. As you speak, I'm going to mute my mic. Keep quiet and listen to you. Starts now. Except I have any reason to interrupt you, that is when I will come in. Please manage your time. Do not overemphasize on issues. Any point that is not very relevant, do not hit on it. Now you can continue. All I need from you is an introduction of yourself. What is your name and what is your cycle number? That is all with your presentation. I hope you got my instructions. I hope you got my instructions. Extra.
Yeah, yes. I heard you clearly.
Okay, you can start.
Okay, my name is Godwin Casey. I'm the group representative from Circle 8 of this batch. I'm here to present our business games. For tax one, we've been given the internet, a team knowledge received from the school, and $50,000 for this task, and we were asked to and the goals we set was to provide the internet facilities, goal-driven leaders from MMM, and $50,000, which is equivalent to 1.7 million in Thailand's currency, and we were also given knowledge received from the school. And next, we are to arrive in the capital city, which is Bangkok, and secure 1 week accommodation for team members. And we also prepared a SWOT analysis uh, for the target country, which is Thailand. We prepared as presented, and we also organized a 25 seminars tag together will change the world, employ the services of 5 protocol officers and 5 interpreters, share posters, and to gain acceptance to introduce registration
Okay, cycle 8. Cycle 8. Can you hear me, members of cycle 8? Members of cycle 8. Can you hear me? Okay, if nobody can hear me, we'll end this meeting now. Your audios are very bad. I will end this meeting now. We'll continue tomorrow.